Bangladesh was at a turning point. The long time of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina was over. In her place was Muhammad Yunus, a very smart man who won a Nobel Prize for helping poor people. His government promised good changes, like more jobs and chances for everyone. Young people felt hopeful. They had heard promises before, but this time felt different. They believed Yunus understood their problems. One of these hopeful young people was Mohammad Rizwan Chowdhury, a smart student at Dhaka University. Rizwan, like many of his friends, wanted a better future. He studied very hard because he wanted to help his family escape poverty. He believed a good job would change everything. It meant being able to take care of his family and having a good life. When Yunus became the leader and chose students to be a part of his team, Rizwan felt even more hopeful. But as time passed, things didn't get better. The promise of a good future seemed far away. The reality of how hard it was to find a job in Bangladesh started to make Rizwan and his friends lose hope. They had worked so hard, but it seemed like nothing was changing. Rizwan started to wonder, what was the point of it all? What good were his good grades and all his hard work if he couldn't even find a decent job? Rizwan's story is not special. Many young people in Bangladesh feel the same frustration and disappointment. He sees his friends, who are just as smart and hardworking as him, having to give up on their dreams. One friend, Shukur Ali, studied English literature but couldn't find a job in his field. Now, Shukur does small jobs to make money, and his degree reminds him of his unfulfilled dreams. Another friend, Subir Roy, is a young engineer. He finally got what seemed like a ticket to a good life, a nomination for a government job. His family was so happy because they had spent all their money on his education. But their happiness didn't last long. Subir's nomination was cancelled because the government changed its policies. This was very hard on Subir and his family, both financially and emotionally. These stories, which you hear everywhere in Dhaka University, show how bad the job problem is for young people in Bangladesh. The Bangladesh Bureau of Statistics, which keeps track of important information, tells a worrying story. As of September 2024, a huge number of people, 2.66 million, are looking for jobs. This is 6% more than last year, which shows that the problem is getting worse quickly. What's even more concerning is that 87% of these job seekers are educated. Rizwan sees this problem every day. Every year, about 700,000 students graduate from university with degrees and dreams. But they face a sad truth. There are only 20,000 to 25,000 government jobs available each year. This means there are too many people competing for very few jobs, and talented people like Rizwan feel lost and hopeless. The private sector, which provides 85% of jobs in Bangladesh, is not doing well either. Since August 2024, companies have not been hiring many people. Problems with the government and less money coming from other countries have made businesses afraid to grow, which means even fewer jobs for graduates. The International Monetary Fund, a group of experts on money matters, warns that Bangladesh's economy might slow down and prices might go up. This would make the job problem even worse. The government knows about this problem but doesn't seem to know how to fix it. They have tried a few things, but it's not enough. They say that if they collect more taxes, they will have more money to create jobs. But some people say this is too little, too late. The problem is so big that the government needs to do something big and important. They need to invest in education and teach people the skills they need for jobs in the modern world. They also need to make it easier for businesses to grow, encourage companies from other countries to invest in Bangladesh, and help people start their own businesses. If the government doesn't do something quickly, the young people of Bangladesh, who are the country's most important resource, will not have a good future. Their dreams, their hopes, their potential, all of it will be wasted. It is the government's job to solve this problem. If they don't, it will be very bad. Not just for this generation, but for the future of Bangladesh. The time for excuses is over. The young people of Bangladesh deserve better. They want action, and they want it now.